I got it. Okay, so this is the new ONN 7-inch Surf tablet, the 2024 model. It's brand new. Bought it off eBay. So I'm gonna unbox it with you guys. So let me go grab my scissors. Wherever I put those, I'm guessing they're not at the table. So let me grab those. Here we go. Let's break the seal here. I don't know if it'll have any charge, but uh-oh. Kind of made a little mark on it. This will work. Okay, so I just clipped my nails yesterday and I did not do it very well, so it's a little difficult for me to open this box. This thing seems to be pretty small. Last year, I got the 2022 model, brand new, because they were still selling those. A month later, they came out with these. Oh my, this is a lot worse than an unboxing experience on the other. Okay, so it's like a blue color. I thought it was gonna be like black. I like it though. So here's the tablet. It's like really small. Okay, so looks like we get 2 manuals here and a charging cable and a charging block. Man, Apple. Man, ONN is smoking Apple right now. And we get a, I'm guessing, SIM or SD card ejector. Now, let's move on to the device itself. So, let's slowly remove this. Ooh, I like that. Ooh. It feels a lot better than the last generation does. So, let me turn it on, see if it has any battery. It does, okay. Let me move all this stuff out of the way. We'll get to look at it in a moment. While it's booting up. Okay. Now, here's the size comparison. So this is the lowest end model. This is the highest end ONN tablet you can get. It's a 12.1. And when I'm done setting this up and benchmarking a couple games, I'm going to benchmark these two devices and see which one. Well, I know there's going to be a big difference, but I just want to see how big the gap is between them. So let's get to setting it up. So pretty standard setup screen. I'll just set up offline for now. So far, it seems okay. Screen is a little bit hard to use my finger on. It may be because I just took the deal off. I'll be able to fix that. I'll skip the pin for now. Skip anyway. Next. Maybe I should use 3-button navigation or gesture. I'll just use gesture, because that's kind of like what my phone does. Okay, so we have a pretty stock Android look here. You got not a lot of bloatware. I see nothing on here except just Google Apps. I'm actually kind of impressed. So let me look at my specs here. So we got Android 14. So yeah, this is definitely an early one. because it's got like the March 5th security update on here. That's around when they were released. This thing is actually decently responsive. Real quick, I'm gonna fix this screen. It is like super hard to move my finger on, like I jitter. Really responsive. Okay, I'll be back. So I have a couple games loaded up on here. I got Minecraft and Roblox. So first off, I'll try Minecraft. I've already loaded it once, got it all set up. It doesn't take too long. It's acceptable. So it takes a minute to load all my stuff. So here's a world that I just made about 5 minutes ago. So sorry, my camera's a little off. It's acceptable for $39. So let's play some Minecraft whenever this thing loads. I can't expect 4K 60 FPS, like everything on here. And in fact, I'm not expecting the best. I'm just expecting it to be somewhat playable. And so far, it is. It's actually running quite nicely. I wonder what settings I'm at. Or if I can make those controls smaller, because they are huge. Let's go here. These controls. Oh, mobile menu size. Does that fix that? Somewhat. So let's break down this tree here. Like the last, okay, so there's a lot that has been changed since the past model. Notably, the increase of RAM, because they haven't upgraded the amount of RAM since like 2020. Now they have 3 gigabytes instead of 2, which is wonderful, because 2 was not cutting it. Now, this tablet has the Helio G38, if I remember correctly. So here, let me go to the box here before we start doing anything else with games. So it has a 2.2 gigahertz octa-core processor, has 3 gigabytes of RAM, 7-inch 1024 by 600 IPS LCD touchscreen, Android 14 Go. With Android 14 Go, there's not many features you're losing. It mostly, all it does is improve the amount of RAM that you're going to be able to use when you're using the tablet. So it's gonna like allocate more of your RAM for tasks instead of just processes. So, and it also runs split screen and like picture-in-picture with like YouTube and stuff. And also it has up to 10 hours of battery life, a 2 megapixel front-facing camera and a 2 megapixel rear-facing camera, and Google Kids Space and YouTube Kids apps. I do not recommend YouTube Kids. If you're giving this to a kid, YouTube Kids is the absolute worst, but that's for another video. So as you see, they have a dual updated design. If I can find my other one real quick, let me go find it, and I will show you the difference between this new one versus the old one. So here are the two tablets side by side. This is the 2024 model. This one's the 2024 model. This is the 2022 model. So from the front, not much can be said except this one. The new one is actually slightly smaller. So flipping it over, this one's a little dirty. I'm sorry. Oh, they're both kind of getting dirty. It's my desk. Now, as you can see, this one's made of plastic. This one's made of aluminum, which is probably a first for a tablet in this price range. Now, this has, I believe, a 5 megapixel camera compared to a 2 megapixel. They probably had to move down a little bit because of the price. This tablet I bought for $60. I got ripped off, honestly. Bought it from Walmart. This one I bought off eBay because they don't have them in any Walmarts that are around me. This has 2 gigs of RAM, and it has like a MediaTek MT8718, I believe is what it is. I could be wrong. While this one has a Helio G series chip in it, kind of like my 12-inch. This is like the lowest end Helio. Oh, sorry, have the hiccups. It's the lowest end Helio chip. Unfortunately, right now, I cannot figure out what is going on with my older generation one, as it's not functioning properly. It does turn on, but if it does turn on, you might see what I'm talking about. Yeah, see how it's doing that? Yeah. It's probably done for. Now, let's get back to the tablet, the new one. So, let me wipe it off real quick. Okay. So, turns on relatively quickly. Now, let's get into Roblox. So, let's load up Roblox real quick. Gotta turn it. I will be testing a couple of Roblox games. So first off, I'll test off Brookhaven Roleplay. So let's see how well this runs. I may have to bump down the settings a little bit just to give it a little bit of an extra push, because I'm sure it'll be on automatic settings and will be a jittery mess. So it seems to be loaded in already. Yeah, it does seem a little bit laggy, unfortunately. Okay, oh yeah, that is, ooh. Yeah, let's go to settings. Let's go to the graphic settings. Let's turn it to lowest. Ooh, that is still quite bad. Yeah. Don't know what to say about Roblox here, on this game at least. So, I'm not even gonna keep playing that one. Now, there is another game that I know of that's pretty light on resources usually, and it should run okay on here. I hope. Was that Escape? No, it wasn't. Escape Running Head. It's a pretty popular game right now. It has 16,000 people in it, 2.3 billion visits. That's a lot. So, let's wait for this thing to load in. I can tell you right now, this thing is not going to be a Roblox monster. Oh, okay. Wow. This actually is running. Is that 60 FPS? Wow, that is really smooth. I'm actually kind of impressed. So, let's go over here. You gotta like bounce on the heads to, you gotta like run away from, oh no. There we go. Nope, jittered a little bit. So far, it's still playable. This is actually quite smooth compared to how Brookhaven was running. Brookhaven is a pretty big game, so I see why it lagged. Don't kill me. Yeah, I did it. Let's get past this level. Ah, spikes. Oh no, I died. Okay, so can't do that really. So let's get back to what I was going to do originally, was benchmarking. So I've tried whatever I can. I cannot benchmark. So what I'm going to do is I am going to do my own personal testing of games on both these tablets. So I'm going to get a recording of me playing the same game at the exact same settings on both devices. And I'm gonna like split the screen in half. One tablet will be over here, the other one will be over here. So I'm gonna try YouTube on here, and it might be a little, it might not go higher than 1080p because it only has Widevine L1. Now, the thing is, not all of the ONN tablets have Widevine L1. This tablet has Widevine L3, which is the 12-inch version, because, well, it has the Helio G99. Now, I believe that this should be able to just do 1080p out of the box, perfectly fine. I know that you're not able to do anything over like SD playback, like 480p in like streaming services like, what do you call it, like Netflix and Hulu and Paramount Plus, stuff like that. So you can't really do that with it. Now, let's get into YouTube. I'll pull up a video. So, I believe the highest this thing can actually go is 720p. I'm not able to go over 720p on here, so that's a little unfortunate. But hey, that's alright. This thing's only got a 600p screen, so this looks pretty good on here. So, there's video playback. This is 60 FPS. Doesn't seem to be stuttering all that much, or at all, maybe. Let's go to stats. Does not have stats for nerds. I guess it doesn't. That's okay. Now, so far, I'm actually quite impressed with this tablet. So, there's the review for the ONN 7-inch 2024 Surf tablet. They are still on sale for $39. They used to be like $60. I would recommend shelling out an extra $10 and getting the 8-inch version, because I had one that I bought, but I gave it to a sibling because, well, I thought that would be the best thing to do. I don't exactly have much place for all these devices, so I gave her that because that would be a good Christmas present. So I remember that thing ran Roblox substantially better than this thing. It has a better CPU, same amount of RAM and storage, I believe, just bigger and better screen. It has like a 1280 by 800 screen, while this has a 1024 by 600 screen. So yeah, this tablet it's a good deal for the price if you're like a child and you don't have like a lot of money, or you're like on a super tight budget. You could get this and it would do you pretty okay. There are better options out there, but if you truly want a tablet, this would be a good tablet to go for. The build quality is really good. The speed of it is surprisingly good for a cheap tablet. You get most, if not all, the features that you would get on a normal Android tablet on here. Like you can go here and you can switch on dark mode, of course. So I can go here if you like having a dark theme. I do personally. And you can set it to dark theme and it works perfectly fine. So there's my review for this tablet. Hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know what you think about it, or if you have one, if you're planning on getting one, let me know. If you want me to test something before you buy it, let me know, and I am free to do that. By now, hopefully, I like to ask at the end of the video if you're not subscribed and you like my content, or if you don't like my content, go check some other of my videos out, or if you want to, subscribe, or like the video, whatever you want to do. When you like my videos, it gives me more motivation to make more. My motivation has been on an all-time low lately, so. Anyways, guys, see ya.